Hey, James here again from Larry's Club in our third and final video in our Montessori Basic series. Today I'm going to talk to you about how Schiller Math uses the 5 core principles from Montessori to maximize your child's learning. You're going to walk away with some tactics to use for number 1, respect for your child, number 2, the absorbent mind, number 3, sensitive periods, number 4, the prepared environment, and number 5, autoeducation. So by the end of this, you'll have a list of activities which we recommend that you follow to maximize your child's learning, and also a list of activities that you should avoid that will actually stop your child's brain from making progress. Now keep in mind, these tactics are so powerful that you can actually use this to teach everything from algebra to college calculus, and it works on adults just as well as kids. So don't tell your spouse if you're going to teach them something. Don't tell them about these tips. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into number 1, respect for the child. We recommend from our parent guide that you use careful language and respectful language at all times and expect the same from your child, and that you give them choices in their learning when appropriate. We also recommend that you avoid pointing at the child or threatening them with consequences other than those associated with bad behavior, or using language like you should, you have to, you must. Respect starts with the language we're using, and especially our body language too. Children are very good at mimicking, as you know, and they will pick up on the activity and they will begin to act the same way that you are. Number 2, the absorbent mind. We recommend from our parent guide that you put one activity away before starting the next, and we recommend you avoid comparing your child's progress to that of another child. The key here is that you want to create educational activities that are as close to playtime as possible. See, when kids are at play, they're usually so immersed, so laser focused on what they're doing, there's nothing else going on around them, and they're very rarely sitting there going, well gosh, am I playing as well as Susie today? She looks like she's really getting on those monkey bars. Don't think so, right? So that's number 2. Number 3, sensitive periods. From our parent guide, we recommend that you maintain an atmosphere of enthusiasm and purpose, and allow the student to drill the lesson as long as necessary, but once they've understood it, you can move on. No need to continue to do each lesson in the book, and we recommend that you avoid transferring your fear of mathematics to your child. See, sensitive periods, this is all about being able to set up your child's mind to be very fertile and to basically understand something as deep as possible in mastery, and then be able to move on to the next thing. You're basically allowing them, giving them positive reinforcement throughout the process to associate education with a positive experience, and allowing them to anticipate success in learning. However, if you give them feelings of stress, anxiety, or frustration before you go into a learning activity, it sets it up as one that is filled with fear, and it's a bad educational experience when kids start to feel fearful about learning something. Number 4, the prepared environment. From our parent guide, we recommend that you help direct the child to the appropriate activity, and we recommend that you avoid allowing the child to treat the materials with lack of respect, whether they're hitting them or throwing them. The prepared environment is not about allowing your child to run wild and throw things around. It's about gently guiding them to discovering the purpose of the lesson and exploring it in depth while providing extra materials as they get deeper in the subject. Number 5, autoeducation. From our parent guide, we recommend that you maintain an atmosphere of enthusiasm and purpose while you're doing the activities, and that you may avoid allowing your child's frustration or hunger or tiredness to build to a point where they start to really have negative energy around the educational activity. The reason this is because autoeducation is really that simple. All you have to do is just make sure that you're providing positive energy and positive feedback, and your child's natural learning machine, the momentum, will keep going. But if you allow them to get hungry or tired or frustrated, that's the only thing that's going to be able to stop their auto learning from happening. So those are the tactics that we recommend you follow as a Schiller Math parent. I'll go ahead and leave a full list in the comments below so you can use it as a checklist when you're going through your activities during the day. And just as a reminder in your classrooms, go ahead and leave a comment below with the one you thought was most helpful, and or if you have another tip that is also helpful, go ahead and leave it below. Thank you very much, and next week we're going to go ahead and start a new series focusing on the lessons in Schiller Math and how you can maximize the effectiveness of each one, starting with our math kits. So I'll see you then, and take care.